excitement and anxiety. I'm Tim Long, a pleasure to be sat courtside for this big evening here in round 15 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. First possession for Efes. And Poirier, the freedom of the paint. Osman. Bancho off to Kostas Sloukas. Going to have to play longer minutes surely tonight. His role has been increasing after the slow start to the season. Grant blocked off on his path through the paint. Thompson put the brakes on the three. They work it sweetly to the corner. True breakout night. Bryant up high towards Manny, had to reel it in. Balance the baseline to find Wara in the corner. How about one more? Wara has 8 of Efes' 10 and they lead by 8. Juancho, the up fake and the drive, putting Poirier on a poster. Juancho Hernan Gomez in the first period. Brown only played a minute and a half. Ergin Ataman searching for the right combinations. Three-point shot again. Lorenzo Brown, efficient and effective in a smaller role at Panathinaikos, having been an all-EuroLeague of the last 2 seasons at Maccabi. Larkin. Around year 7, lost his footing and the ball. Quick outlet pass for Panathinaikos. Lorenzo Brown attacking in the paint and leaving the freedom, averaging 6.5 points. 3 rebounds, 1.5 offensive rebounds, half a block, shooting 61% from 2. Beauvoir threatened another 3 into Oturu, foul and finish for Dan Oturu. He's improved his free throw shooting so far this season, came in at 65% after only 59% last season and hits that one. Lorenzo Brown might have had toes on the line, signed in 2018. He's got a contract until 2028. It'll be a decade at the club. Osmani as Larkin lit the fuse on his return, and Osmani detonates the dunk. 5 to shoot. Quick pull of the trigger for 3. Off the Panathinaikos. Offensive rebound. Nowhere near. Darius Thompson owning the Istanbul airspace. A blockbuster block on the Bosphorus as he takes everything in the nick of time. Poirier back in, only played the first 7 minutes, picking up 2 fouls. Then Oturu came in and dominated. Turnover from Efes and Panathinaikos. Thompson up high. Poirier back with a bang. To do much scoring. Thompson into Poirier. Unplug the printer. A big jam at the House of Blue. Osman looking to take it at Wara. Thompson. Oh, the composure on the perimeter. And the accuracy from it. Analyzing the situation, Brown taking the foul. How composed to get Juancho Hernan Gomez flying by. And ultimately the rebound for Wara. Bryant trying to put the Euro step on Osman, who was having none of it. Thompson, no-look pass. Darius Thompson, the Murfreesboro magician. Now you see me, now you don't. And the lead is 24, and Beauvoir, one of Ataman's former players, digs the dagger in deep. But the foul nonetheless is his second, and Panathinaikos is 4th in less than a minute and a half. Larkin free in the corner. Another former back-to-back champion under Ataman. 8 minutes to play. Sloukas banks it in. Kostas Sloukas up to double figures. Look how determined Efes are. They are ruthless and relentless. And Efes will look to put their foot on the accelerator perhaps again. Larkin drawing defenders. Wara so quick to shoot, misses that one. Slukas off the crossover, nails the three. Giving up the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Boudoir. And they still can't protect their backboard. Panathinaikos bodies. Lesor and Antetokounmpo getting in each other's way. Taken back by Boudoir. And he will look to go all the way. A game that has produced one of the stories of the season. In this incredible season where Real Madrid, the record champions, are down in 13th. Dismantling his former mentor. And the Ottoman Empire crumbling here in Turkey. Pressure crashing down on Panathinaikos, crushing the crown of the coaching king. I'm Tim Long, and honoured to be here at the Oaca for round 26 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. We're underway, and Panathinaikos will have the first possession. VIPs and legends in the house tonight. It is a sold-out crowd at the Oaca. Close to 19,000 here for the game against Fenerbahce on Tuesday. Wenyan Gabriel offensive rebound tips in a Kendrick Nunn miss. Elijah Bryant, back-to-back 21-point games for him, goes behind the back of Poirier, slips it through a gap, and how about the twisting, tormenting throwdown here on Tuesday? Derek Willis. Willis into Poirier. Poked away. And Panathinaikos can run away. Juancho Hernan Gomez up against Dozier. Nunn penetrates the paint, bumps bodies with Poirier mid-air. His first 3 shots. But he has got 2 steals and dished a couple of assists. Bryant up high. And that is how you answer, despite the foul trouble. Elijah Bryant, who's been doing everything recently, wore it inside. Composure and then power from Vincent Poirier. Scoring start to the game here against Fenerbahce as well, but finished superbly. And Slukas picks it off. Grab, bounce pass, Juancho, Dan Oturu with the big block. 1 of 6 from 3, 4 of 10 from 2. Here's Oturu, and that will be another. Boudoir. Fizzed out by Osmani inside. The demolition dunk from the raging bull from Istanbul, Dan Oturu. 10.5 minutes. Almost. That's 8 personal points for him. There's your 5 on the floor for Panathinaikos. Cedi Osman, the nice footwork and the finish. Talk about no fear. Much needed offensive ammunition. Dozier up high. Oh my goodness. A thunderous throwdown from Dan Oturu again. Grant, oh! Jerran Grant. But Jerran Grant, perhaps with the longest flight of all. Dozier for 3. Incredible offense from both teams right now on the Efes offense, Panathinaikos, but a couple of fouls in quick succession. And Jerran Grant again. Blocking up the air miles and the decibels here in Athens. Once double-digit lead has been cut to 6. And there he is from the blind side. Jerran Grant. The thrilling throwdown to bring the house down. The one-man comeback machine. He's flicked the switch on defense. Slukas prodding and probing. Osman penetrating, challenged, puts it in, and 1. And they can't stop Panathinaikos right now. Just 5 first-half assists, having been more of a scorer the last 3 games. Thompson threatened the 3, then threatened to go inside, then the fancy footwork to get back behind the perimeter, and he lands it. Darius Thompson. Schmitz into Poirier, up against Gabriel again. This time passes back. Bryant, the 3-point shot falling and fading and finishing against two opponents. Poirier moving towards the baseline, then had to just throw it over his shoulder to try and save it. They somehow do. Thompson and Schmitz will put it in off the hustle play. Aggressive on-ball defense from Nunn. Thompson. Warren puts it on the floor and slices and dices the defense for the tie from 6 down. Pick and roll. Schmitz the smothering defense though. Shot clock down to the final few ticks. Kostas Lukas. 3-point shot, and he drops it over the top of the lengthy defender, Thompson. Tremendous teams trading triples. Kostas Lukas's camps. Warren. One of 3 double-digit scorers for Efes. Bryant into Schmitz, again the ball movement. And Schmitz again the finish. A couple of baskets for him in the third quarter. That time with a foul, so a chance at a 3 the old-fashioned way. That's 13 of his 19 in this period. And here he goes again. The hot hand looking to burn this whole building down. None. A new great of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Perhaps the best offensive player on the continent. How about the use of the pivot foot to beat them all? Their offense has slowed down a bit, but Beaubois right on cue with the conversion. Always plays his best basketball down the final stretch of the season. He's doing so again. Well, whipped it out, had to be reeled in from wide right in the corner. But how about the way to do it? The fresh 14 on the clock. Beaubois off the inbound. 501 for Rodrigue Beaubois. Kendrick Nunn just knows he's that good. Slukas out to Nunn. Air ball telegraphed. Osman. Even when it goes right, it goes wrong for Kendrick Nunn. They've come from 11 down to take charge of this one. Nunn turning it on. Slukas, one more pass, one more assist, and one more 3 for Chetty, who hits 20. Efes have to play quickly. Bryant, challenged by multiple opponents, puts it in. Elijah Bryant, and what has been a tough night for him. 9 points, 4 assists, but with 4 turnovers and 4 fouls as well. Nunn breaking free, bumping bodies, putting it in, and 1, and all pumped up for Powell. A chance for Nunn to hit double figure. I'm not sure he's aware. He looks like he wants the shot. Gets nothing. They pick up the pieces. Juancho Hernan Gomez from near the Panathinaikos logo. A championship campaign until towards the midway point of this season, as Nunn couldn't quite complete the chase back. They've now done it 4 times, but what a second half performance from Panathinaikos, and in particular from Kendrick Nunn. Icing on the Oaxaca cake. Juancho does seal it in style.